Okay, today we are at Oxendine's Heating and Air on Highway 72 in Pembroke, North Carolina, and we're speaking today with Mr. James Darren Oxendine. Mr. Oxendine, how many years has the business actually been established here in Pembroke?
We were established in December of '76.
And how long have you actually worked here at the Oxendine's Heating and Air?
Since December of '76.
All right, okay, so I guess that would be easy to say that you have quite a years of experience in the duct installation field. What is your main job that you do here at Oxendine's Heating and Air?
Installer, foreman, and estimator.
Okay, now with the installers, does that have anything to do with the fabrication side?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Dealing with the fabrication, the number one thing that I'm trying to find out today is what is the advantage or disadvantage of using round duct versus square duct installations?
The application is much quicker, the profit is much higher, and you can give the customer a much better job.
So from the round duct perspective, you as an owner, the application is cheaper is what you're saying, and for the customer, they're actually getting a better airflow. Would that be the word that we're looking for?
Yes, sir. You're getting more of the air in the house.
All right. Well, when you go to a job, what determines whether you decide you're going to use round duct or square duct in your installation process?
Clearance, the size of unit that we're going to use. So, you know, a larger unit will require larger duct, and round duct is a lot larger. Like, for instance, a 4-ton unit would be something like 18 to 20-inch duct, or a 2.5-ton unit would be like 14-inch duct. So if the house is higher up off the ground, got more clearance, there's a possibility we can use round duct, get the job done quicker.
So if an application is lower, then you have to use square duct, where a round duct just won't work.
Right, and you're looking at twice the amount of time and material.
Okay, all right. Well, as far as the long-term effects, round duct versus square duct, on a round duct system, if you have to send a technician out to that job, is it easier for that technician to repair a section of round duct or square duct?
Round duct. Round duct is much easier. It's easier to find fittings. He can actually go to a Lowe's and pick up a fitting, or he can go to a distributor and pick up a fitting. Where if it's square duct, he's going to have to actually come back to the shop and fabricate something. Now,
as far as the application process on square duct and round duct, what does it take to put a piece of round duct together versus what does it take to put a square piece of duct together?
With square duct, it's put together with S-locks and drive cleats. You actually have to fit the duct together. With round duct, if one piece slides inside the other one, and you screw it. A simple hand tool, if one end ends up matching up with the other end, a set of hand crimpers make the duct go inside the other one.
So really for round duct, we're looking at just screws and a drill, and in square duct, you're having to use totally different type fasteners and things to put it together to get it to seal.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Screwdriver, hammer, hand tongs, several different more pieces of equipment.
Okay.
Tools.
Now, from the inside of a building, cosmetic-wise, we find today in a lot of restaurants that we are using duct systems that are exposed, which is a cheaper application. I understand that. Well, from a cosmetic standpoint, for the customer who can see that, do you see a difference in square versus round? And when I say round, I'm talking about the spiral type.
Yeah, but a lot of that has to do with the durability of the spiral ductwork and other trades. They're other trade friendly. If an electrician has to crawl over a piece of duct or something like that, right there, it's more durable and it don't show up dents in it quite like square duct. When the painters come in and paint it, they don't stick out like a sore thumb.
Okay. Well, I guess the thing that I'm getting from our interview today is that round duct is not only feasible to use because it's quicker, it's more economical, it gives a better airflow to the customer, but in all aspects, the round duct versus the square duct, we have evolved that round duct is probably the best pipe system to use today versus the square duct system.
Yes, it's installer friendly.
Okay. Well, again, my name is Christopher Scott, and this is Mr. James Darren Oxendine of Oxendine's Heating and Air, and we certainly thank you for giving this time and answering our questions that we have, and we look forward to seeing you again someday in the future. Thank you.